Far away in deep space, a small alien ship floated near a dying star. Inside the ship, everything was broken. Lights blinked. Alarms rang. Smoke filled the control room. The ship belonged to the Hilari, a peaceful and kind alien race. Their captain, Elian, was old and tired. His skin was pale blue, and his eyes were filled with worry. He looked at the crew. Only 5 Hilari were still alive. The rest were gone. "Captain," said his assistant, "the engines are dead. Life support is failing." Elian nodded slowly. He already knew. The enemy had hit them hard. The Korga, a cruel and powerful alien race, had found them again. The Korga loved to hunt weaker species. They laughed when others cried. They destroyed for fun. "We have sent so many SOS messages," Elian whispered. "The Galactic Union never answers." The Union, a group of many alien races, had once promised peace. But when the Korga attacked, they did nothing. They were afraid, or maybe they didn't care. Now, the Hilari had one last chance. "Send the signal again," Elian said. "But this time, aim it toward the unknown planet. The one called Earth." The assistant looked confused. "Earth?" "But they are Deathworlders, dangerous." Elian shook his head. "Dangerous, yes, but maybe not evil." The signal was sent. A final cry for help, traveling through space, carrying only one message. "Help us, please, before we all die." On Earth, deep under the surface in a huge command center, a red alarm began to flash. The people in the control room stopped talking. Everyone looked at the screen. A message was coming in. A strange signal, old and weak, from a place far outside the known star maps. "Can we decode it?" asked General G1, the leader of Earth's defense forces. She was calm but sharp. Her black uniform had 4 silver stars. She walked to the screen. A young technician, Hanul, nodded. "Yes, General, translating now." The message appeared in simple words. "Alien ship attacked. We are the Hilari. We are peaceful. The Korga are hunting us. No one helps us. We are dying. Please help. Earth, you are our last hope." The room was silent. Dr. One turned to her top officers. Captain Day, her best pilot, stood tall with his hands behind his back. Next to him was Dr. Yuna, a brilliant scientist with a kind heart. Commander Hyon, the strategic expert, stood near the map table. His eyes already scanning space routes. G-1 spoke clearly. "The Union ignored them. We will not." Day frowned. General, this could be a trap." "Maybe," Hyon agreed. "Or maybe it's real, and if it is, they need us." Dr. Yuna walked closer to the screen. "The Korga," she said softly, "I've read about them. Monsters, no mercy. If they find you, they erase you. No survivors." Yuan looked at her team. "Earth has changed. Long ago we were weak. Now we are strong. But we remember how it felt to be helpless. We will respond." Han raised an eyebrow. "With aid or with force?" Jawan replied. "With both." Within hours, Earth launched its fleet. Warships, sleek and black, rose from underground bases and flew into the sky. Each ship was armed with the latest weapon-silent drones, guided missiles, stealth fields, and rail cannons. They were powerful, quiet, and deadly. Captain Day led the ship called Thunder 1. Dr. Yuna joined him, monitoring alien biology and languages. Commander Hyon worked inside the lead warship, planning every step of the mission. General G1 stayed on Earth but watched every move from the command room as the ships left the solar system. Dr. Yuna spoke to the crew. "I've downloaded data about the Korga," she said. "They do not fear anyone. They crush weak species and laugh. If we're going to stop them, we need to be fast and smart." Captain Day nodded. "We will protect the Hilari. But if the Korga attack us, they will learn what Earth can do." "Commander." Hyon's voice came through the screen. "We are entering the wormhole now. Stay alert." The fleet moved through the swirling blue light of the wormhole. Time stretched, space bent. And then they arrived. On the other side, space was cold and dark. Stars blinked like tiny fires. And there, near a broken moon, floated the Hilari. Ship. It looked like a ghost, Pieces were missing. The engines were silent. The lights were dim. It was a miracle the ship was still there. "Scan the ship," Day ordered. "5 life signs," Una replied. "Weak, but alive." They docked. Quickly, Day and Una entered with a team of soldiers. The air inside was thin. The walls were cracked. But the Hilari still lived. Elian opened his eyes and saw humans for the first time. Tall, strange, armored. "Did Earth come?" he asked. Captain Day stepped forward. He took off his helmet. "Yes, we heard your call." Elian smiled a little. "We thought no one would come?" "We are not like the others," Una said kindly. The Hilari cried softly. For the first time in years, they felt hope. Outside the Hilari ship, Earth's fleet spread out. Commander Hyan scanned the area. "The Korga are coming. I see 3 ships on long-range sensors." G1's voice came from Earth. "Prepare for engagement. Show them what happens when you hunt the weak." Day got back to his ship. Una stayed with the Hilari, helping them breathe better and heal. As the enemy ships appeared, dark and huge, Hyan whispered one word: "Showtime." Back on Earth, millions of people watched the live feed from space. The signal was clear. The message from General G1 echoed around the world. "We heard a cry for help. We responded, not with fear, but with fire." The 3 Korga warships moved through space like monsters in the dark. They were large, sharp, and covered in black armor. Their engines burned with red fire. Each ship had hundreds of soldiers inside, Korga warriors who felt no fear, no mercy, inside. One of the ships, the Korga commander, roared in anger. "The Hilari are still alive?" he growled. "They should have been destroyed," another Korga warrior hissed. "A new fleet has come." "Not Hilari, strange ships, strong signals." The commander laughed. "No matter, we crush all who stand in our way. Let them come. Far ahead, Earth's fleet was ready." General G1's face appeared on every screen. "Enemy ships are close. We have one goal: protect the Hilari and destroy the Korga threat. Be smart, be fast, be deadly." Captain Day tightened his gloves. "Thunder 1 ready." Commander Hyan opened a large star map. He pointed at 3 glowing dots. "Enemy ships are splitting up. One is heading straight for us. The others are circling around. They want to trap us." Day grinned. "Let's turn the trap on them." Dr. Una, still on the Hilari ship, watched the data stream. "Be careful, Day. Their weapons are strong." "We are stronger," Day replied. The battle began. From Thunder 1, Day launched dozens of stealth drones. These small machines flew without sound, hiding from Korga radars. They slipped close to the enemy ships like shadows. Then dash strike. The first Korga ship exploded in a flash of fire. The commander inside didn't even see it coming. The AI-guided drones had found weak spots and destroyed the engines from within. The other 2 Korga ships roared and charged. "Fire rail cannons!" Hyan ordered. Earth's fleet opened fire. Long streaks of blue light shot across space. The second Korga ship dodged one blast but took another hit to the side. Its shields dropped. By half, inside the Korga ship, the warriors screamed and hit back. Green plasma flew from their guns, lighting up the darkness. One Earth drone was destroyed, but the humans held their ground. Captain Day flew Thunder 1 toward the 3rd ship. He dodged fire and spun his ship with skill. Missiles ready. His co-pilot said, "Target their bridge." Day replied. 4 smart missiles launched. They moved in strange patterns, dancing through enemy fire. The Korga ship fired back. But too late. Boom. The 3rd ship's front half was gone. Only one Korga warship remained, but it was angry now. It charged straight at the Hilari ship, wanting to destroy something before it died. Dr. Una watched in horror. "They're coming for us." Elian, still weak, looked up. "We are not fighters." "We cannot stop them." Una stood up. "But I can." She opened a secure channel. "Commander Hyan, the last Korga ship is targeting us." Hyan frowned. "We won't let them reach you." He turned to the fleet. "All ships, focus fire. Now." The Korga ship was fast. Too fast. Earth's ships fired rail cannons and missiles, but the Korga dodged and kept going. Una ran to a control panel on the Hilari ship. She linked it with Earth's AI systems. If I can reroute power and connect our data stream. The computer beeped a connection made. Yuna uploaded Earth's defense protocol directly into the Hilari ship. Now, the ship had auto-shields and counterfire drones. As the Korga ship came close. The Hilari ship weak just minutes ago fought back, surprise missiles launched, defense shields powered up. The Korga were caught off guard. Now! Day shouted. Thunder. One fired the final shot. A rail cannon hit the Korga ship in the center. It cracked apart and exploded into nothing. Silence. The battlefield was still. No more Korga ships. No more danger. The Hilari ship floated safe and untouched. Dr. Yuna breathed out. It's over. Elian looked at her with wide eyes. You saved us. You changed our ship? How? Yuna smiled. Earth doesn't just protect with power, we also share our strength. Back in Earth's command center, General G1 stood quietly. Her face was calm, but her eyes were proud. We have done what the Galactic Union would not, she said to her staff. We protected the weak. We destroyed the enemy. Now the galaxy will see who we are. 2 days later, Earth's fleet landed on a peaceful Hilari planet. The people there welcomed them with flowers and music. No one had ever defended the Hilari. Before, now, they were free. Elian stood beside General G1. You risked everything to help us, he said. Why? G1 looked at the alien captain. Because Earth remembers. We remember when we were alone. When we were small and ignored. But now we are strong. And we choose to help, not to dominate. Elian bowed his head. We owe you everything. You owe us nothing, she replied. But if you want peace, then learn to protect it, we will help. Commander Hyun set up defense systems on the Hilari world. He trained their engineers to build shields and drones. Captain Day helped teach Hilari pilots how to fly small defense ships. He smiled when he saw them laugh during training. Dr. Yuna worked with Hilari scientists to improve medical care and food systems. Your kindness, one young Hilari girl said to her, is stronger than the Korga's fire. Yuna hugged her. And it will spread faster. Across the galaxy, news traveled fast. The Korga fleet was gone. Earth did it. The Galactic Union, silent before, now spoke. They called for a meeting. They wanted to understand what Earth had done and how, but Earth did not answer quickly. General, G1 sent one message only. We are not part of your union. We are Earth. We do not seek power. But if you hurt the weak, we will respond. In the shadows of deep space, other species watched. Some were afraid, some were curious, but one thing was now clear. Earth had arrived, not as conquerors, not as slaves, but as protectors, and they were deadly. The Hilari world had become quiet and calm. No more fear, no more Korga ships in the sky. Flowers began to bloom again in the cities. Children laughed in the streets. Life returned. Earth's fleet stayed for 2 more weeks. They helped rebuild broken buildings. They trained Hilari teams in defense, medicine, and farming. The peaceful alien race was no longer alone. One morning, Captain Day stood on a hill, looking at the sky. A soft wind blew through the trees. Dr. Yuna walked up beside him. You don't want to leave, do you? She asked. Day smiled. It's peaceful here. They remind me of how Earth used to be. Before the wars, Yuna nodded. They're strong, even if they don't know it yet. But now, they're not afraid. Commander Hyun joined them. The Hilari have everything they need now, defense drones, energy shields, and pilots. Our job is done here. Day looked at him. Then let's go home. The fleet returned to space. The Hilari gathered at the launch site. They waved goodbye. Their faces full of thanks. Captain Elian stepped forward and bowed deeply. Earth did not just save us. You changed our future. You gave us hope. General G1's voice came from the main ship's screen. Remember what we taught you. Defend your peace. Stand for the weak, and never be silent when others suffer. With, those words, the fleet rose into the sky. Back on Earth, the people cheered. Crowds filled the cities. Flags waved, lights flashed, and songs played. The heroes returned. General G1 stepped out of the ship. Her face was calm, but her eyes showed pride, the world's leaders greeted her. Reporters asked questions. What happened out there? Why did Earth act when no one else did? Yi-Won gave a simple answer. Because someone had to. She told the story of the Hilari, the Korga, and the battle. She did not boast. She did not brag. She told the truth. The galaxy will not forget this, she said. Earth is not the same as before. We are not weak. We are not wild. We are watchers now. Guardians. Soon, a message came from the Galactic Union. They invited Earth to speak at the next council meeting. They wanted to know how Earth defeated the Korga. They wanted to talk about peace. General G1 did not answer right away. She met with her team Captain Day, Dr. Yuna, and Commander Hyan in a quiet meeting room underground. The Union never helped the Hilari, Day said. Why do they want us now? Yuna looked at the screen. Because they are scared. We destroyed the Korga. They didn't even try. Hyan leaned back. We could ignore them. We don't need them. Yuan thought for a moment. No, we will. Go, but not to join them. We will go to teach them. A week later, Earth's team entered the Great Union Hall on the planet Salviner. It was a wide, shining room with thousands of alien leaders sitting in rows. Bright lights hung from the ceiling. Long flags from many worlds waved behind the seats. When Earth's delegation walked in, silence filled the room. The others watched. Carefully, they had heard the stories. They had seen the battle footage. Earth had risen fast and strong. General G1 stood at the center stage. I speak for Earth, she said. We were once alone, now we are strong. We remember how it feels to be ignored. That is why we helped the Hilari. A tall alien from the council asked, But why did you use force? Why didn't you call for peace? G1 answered calmly, The Korga don't understand peace. They understand fire. We gave them what they gave others. Another alien leader stood. Are you threatening the Union? Yuan shook her head. No, we are offering a lesson. She looked around the room. If you protect the weak, Earth, we'll stand with you. If you ignore cries for help, we will act. Not to rule, not to control, but to defend. The room was quiet again. Then, slowly, some of the alien leaders began to nod. Others still looked unsure. But they listened. That was enough for now, after the meeting. General G1 and her team returned to Earth. The mission was over. But something had changed. Earth was now a known force in the galaxy, not feared because they were cruel. Feared. Because they acted on Earth, life continued. People went back to work and school. The skies were quiet again, but in a new command center in orbit, the defense team trained harder. The fleet was upgraded. Scientists worked with Hilari engineers on new shield systems. Earth was preparing not for war, but for more cries in the dark. One night, Dr. Yuna walked into the lab and found General G1 looking out the window. At the stars. Do you think there will be more? Yuna asked. G1 did not turn. More cries? Yes, the galaxy is big. And cruel, she looked at Yuna, but Earth will answer, always. Far away, in deep space, a small planet shook under. The boots of a new enemy. Unknown ships filled the sky. People ran. A small child reached for a broken radio and pressed a button. SOS. Please help us. Anyone? Anyone? The signal traveled far, through stars, through dust. Through cold blackness. It reached Earth. In the Earth Command Center. The red light blinked once again. General G1 stood slowly. Her eyes were steady. She turned to Commander Hyan. Get the fleet ready. He nodded. Coordinates locked. This one is far. Captain Day walked in, already in uniform. Doesn't matter how far. If someone needs us, we go. Dr. Yuna entered last, smiling. Let's find them before it's too late. The team boarded their ship. Thunder 1 was ready. As they launched into the sky, G1 spoke one final line over the comms. Another SOS has reached Earth. This time, they will not die in silence. Earth is coming.